Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of Dinin with Aymun. And today we're going to be testing out some Shin Noodles, and these noodles are also a Korean noodle brand. And I heard these are pretty spicy, but I don't have my hopes too high after the Balduck noodle fiasco. They weren't that spicy, so I'm hoping these noodles will be more spicy. So Kareem, how do you think these noodles are going to be, since you're also going to be testing these out?
I don't know myself. You're the one who brought them here, but if the Balduck noodles were too much for me, I don't know how this is gonna go for me, but I think it'll be fine.
Same, I've actually never eaten these noodles before, but it's going to be an experience for the both of us. So hopefully these Shin noodles are good with flavor and also have a bit more spice than Balduck, because Balduck's spicy noodles were kind of lame. Maybe we're going to have to do a 2-time spice noodle next time, because I heard those are a bit spicier, but I don't have my hopes up for that one either. So let's see how spicy these noodles are and if they have flavor. Okay, so Kareem and I have cooked up the Shin ramen, and it looks actually pretty good. As you can see, they got some synthetic, probably highly processed, veggies for us, but at least they're trying. And the base and the consistency of the broth is actually pretty solid. The noodles, however, are a bit stringy and kind of pale looking, kind of sad. Not as good as the Balduck noodles that we tried yesterday, but at least they're trying. But one problem that I did have with these noodles is when you cooked it, all that artificial yellow coloring that they had when you took it out of the package, it kind of left, and it made the water yellow, and that was kind of gross. I don't like all that artificialness to, noodles. But if you're from the Shin Ramen Company, maybe you should fix that problem. It doesn't make it that appetizing, but overall, when you put in the soup broth, the sodium soup broth, it looks pretty good. So yeah, I'm excited to try this, and I hope this is spicy. Okay, so Kareem and I are going to be testing this ramen out. Kareem has some milk on the side because he's a bit worried about the spice level of this, but hopefully it won't be too bad. So first we're going to be testing out the noodles just to see how good they are. So let's see this. The noodles are a bit stringy. I don't actually like it.
It's way too
soft, right?
Yeah,
it's soggy, soft.
I feel like if you overcooked rice.
Yeah, it's kind of like overcooked rice. I mean, you can even see it. The way we're holding this right now, you can see it. It's falling apart.
Bouncy.
Yeah, it's falling apart, bouncy. Not the right consistency you want in noodles. I'll take one more bite to see if I have anything else to say about this.
I actually like the flavor a lot. The flavor is actually really good, and the spice is not that bad to me.
I mean, I was wishing this was more spicy. It says very spicy, muy picante, and it was saying in other languages, like, how spicy this is, but this is kind of weak.
Yeah. Even for me, who couldn't handle the Balduck noodles, this isn't that bad.
This is like, if Balduck noodles were a 3 or 4 for me, this is like a 1?
1 or 2.
1 or 2? And what about for you?
So if Balduck noodles were probably like a 4 or 5 for me, this would probably be like a 2 or 3.
2 or 3?
It's not that bad.
Not bad. Let's see about the flavor of this, though. I'm going to be testing the broth now. Oh man, that is way too salty. Way too salty. I can't taste any of the spice, but man, that is too much salt for me. This is like...
It's not spicy, it's salty. That's what
very salty. For example, like, you know how much salt they put in a generic Maruman or Maruchan ramen?
Yeah.
Think about 10 times that amount of salt. It's very nasty.
I think I'm just taking a bunch of salt or soy sauce and just dumping it. So
this is like if you had fried rice and you thought half the bottle of soy sauce was not enough.
Yeah,
you pour
you
the
just
whole.
dump the whole thing.
That's just pure salt.
It's the flavor isn't bad at all. The flavor's good, but the flavor is overloaded by salt.
For example, there's
if there was less salt, the flavor would be better.
There's the slightest bit of flavor, and I think that's because of the fake veggies we added here and the pepper flakes, but it's just too much salt. The salt overpowers all the other flavors. It tastes highly processed, highly synthetic. The noodles are stringy. Overall, for a flavor, I would give this maybe a 4. I wouldn't get it. I wouldn't buy this personally. I would go for the Balduck noodles. That was a lot better.
One thing also is the Balduck noodles had a lot of pepper flakes. This one has none at all. You can barely see any.
For example, they claim this is spicy, but
even for me, it's not spicy.
It's weak.
And that is saying something, because my spice tolerance is terrible.
I mean, you can get like a bit of the glimmers of the seaweed that they put in this, but not enough.
Not enough,
Bit
yeah.
bit of pepper, like a slight tinge, but still.
If they added with one of the packets that came with the bulldog noodles, which was like the nori and sesame seeds and the pepper flakes, and you put this in that, and you just had less salt, this would definitely be better than the bulldog noodles.
Yeah.
And they also just need to fix these noodles. They're like highly processed. Like you can tell it's not
Yeah.
fresh made at home. Like
I mean, the bulldog noodles were processed too, but at least they were better quality than this.
it didn't turn the water yellow.
Yeah, it didn't
So,
turn the
like,
water yellow. They
that is saying
actually
something.
maintained structure. Remember when I stretched out the bulldog noodles? It maintained its integrity. When I stretch out these noodles, see, it breaks. It's
The one
falling
thing
apart.
I
That's not
don't-
what you want in noodles. You want sturdy, you want structure, and you want rigidity
And
in
it's
noodles.
like bouncing up and down.
Yeah.
One thing I didn't like about the bulldog noodles, though, that is a bit better than this, is in the bulldog noodles, the consistency was like very syrupy. And this, it's not even like syrupy. It's just falling apart. There's no consistency.
Yeah.
Basically.
This
It's just
and the spice level is very watered down, but not good at all. So I would say like let's overall this would be a 4 in flavor, a 1 in spice for me,
probably a 2 in spice for me. Not that bad.
and I think for white person spice level, I would say this is also a 2, right, Kareem?
I'd say for white person spice level, maybe a 3.
Yeah, but I mean you won't be bothered by this at all. Kareem hasn't even touched his milk, and we got the
Yeah.
milk for this. So yeah, overall we're disappointed.
You can consider my spice tolerance as a white spice tolerance because I'm not that good with spicy stuff.
So yeah, that's our review for Shin Noodles. And if you're from the Shin Noodle Company, I'm sorry, you just gotta make better noodles, man. This is
You know,
this
if
is
you
disappointing.
fix it, like email us or like let us know, and we'll retry them.
Yeah,
We could do that.
or
Comment?
maybe, yeah, comment below if there's a better brand because we just got the very spicy, very spicy Shin Noodles. Maybe this was not the right flavor. Maybe this was a
And
bad
not just
flavor.
that, comment down below any other spicy ramens that we should
Yeah.
try because we need more.
Yeah.
Ramens.
And also, if you have any other foods you want us to try, just let us know. Just write up a comment, say
Pizza, I really don't care.
we're ready to explore the culinary world. It doesn't matter if it's Chinese, Japanese, Mexican, Guatemalan. We'll try any delicacy.
Anything.
So thank you for watching this edition of Dining with Aymun with my bro and cousin Kareem over here.
And cameraman.
Yep. And we'll see you next time.
All right, bye guys.
Adios.